What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we took down Kanashiro's shadow. We've managed to dispel his palace, and now we are just simply waiting for the change of heart. In the meantime, we still have 10 days before that happens. That's plenty of time to help develop our confidants. In this episode, we are going to be doing exactly that. I've already gone ahead and made some changes to my personas in order to gather ones that I am going to want to have. I fused a new Pisaka, and then I bought back Phoenix, Satanta, Fuki, and Isis. All for different arcana. Some of them are actually really freaking good. Like, way better than they have any right to be. Talking to you, Fuki, who has Bufodine and Freydine. This was an amazing Fuki that I managed to create. But at any rate, like I said, in this episode we are going to be developing our confidants further. First things first, we're heading on back to the DVD rental in order to return our DVD and get a new one. So we have Not So Hot Betty, Betsy, and the ICU. Let's go for ICU. Next, since we do have the level to get Satanta,
hey, inmate.
we're gonna head back into the Velvet Room and talk to the twins.
Hey, it would seem...
Huh. You know, I never actually triggered any of these by just having the persona and then walking in to the Velvet Room. Which is, you know, how you do it with Margaret, but never thought that it worked with the twins.
See? You can do it.
Well, that works. So this is an interesting deviation with the twins confidant. At rank 5, you unlock special treatment, which allows you to pay money to create personas that are higher than your current level. You might be thinking, Destro, we already had that in the previous game. And we did, but this was for rank 10, not for rank 5. So you unlock the ability to create higher level personas a lot sooner than in the original game. Alright. Which is very interesting. Now granted, it's still a crap ton of money. So you have to make sure that you have a lot of money on hand in order to do it. Because that's how it's balanced. But it is interesting that you unlock this feature a lot sooner than even the previous game, where it was already a really good ability. And was also balanced to the fact that it was after all of the twins' confidant. So, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
No.
So to get to rank 6, we need to get a Neko Shogun with Dekaja. I do remember looking through the compendium, and I know for a fact that we are not in range to get a Neko Shogun. We'll go from there, because I think it was around level 32? Yeah, 32 is
This
Neko
persona?
Shogun. At least my Neko Shogun, which has Bufodine and Freydine. Was Neko Shogun the one that... That can't be right.
That's cute. Can you gather them up?
No, it wasn't. It has a bunch of better skills. It is only technically one level away, but I've already kind of fudged the rules a little bit when it comes to what personas that I'm going to create or how much higher level they are. I really don't want to have to do it as more than I absolutely have to. So anyway, next thing that we're going to do is head on over to EY's shop, because it has been a long time since we have been into his shop.
Okay.
That's 136,000 yen.
You should be grateful.
From mementos and a couple palaces. There's a lot of weapons and armor that we can sell.
Come again.
But we don't really need the money, so not a huge point in doing that. Well, maybe later. So anyway, now that we're done with all that, where are we off to today? Well, we do have a text message from Kasumi. And we haven't really spent all that much time with Kasumi, and she's not really available all that often. So today, we're gonna be spending time with her. And this is where she normally hangs out. I did mention that she does hang out in Kichijoji. I said that she was around here, and sure enough, she's standing right here.
Hello.
So today, we're spending time with her.
Shall we go?
Sounds good to me.
I think that's good.
Man, even at the times at the gyms, that's nothing compared to this. Well, don't stop now. We're just getting started.
I knew it!
You could also say, I am so done with this, and you'd get the same amount of points. All right, let's go.
Good effort.
Really? Oh man, that's a shame. Well, maybe next time then.
I was thinking...
Yeah, what about? So, what now? It actually didn't matter how you respond to that one, or the next two.
You know,
I mean, sure, if you just want to hang out, I have no problems with that.
thank you so much.
Yeah, what are friends for?
But
Oh, that's quite a responsibility you put on me. But I've handled worse. Just leave it to me.
yes,
Well, what kind of senpai would I be? Well, there are all sorts of complications when you... Well, with something like gymnastics that's very precise and particular, any sort of change is going to throw someone off. And with Kasumi, it's very obvious that puberty will do that to a young woman. So, not really too surprising. But we'll just have to do our best to help her gain her confidence. So anyway, for reaching rank 2, we now get tumbling. So, basically, what this does is that when it activates, for one, it has to be when an opponent gets a surprise attack on us, but it can allow us to just get out of being surrounded. That way, we won't necessarily, be surrounded by enemies and won't be able to escape. Granted, tumbling isn't really super effective once you get far enough in Hifumi's confidant, but still, for how early on in the game this is, tumbling can be pretty helpful to get you out of a jam a lot sooner than Hifumi's ability. And now we get a tutorial on it. And, well, the way that it works isn't necessarily in battle, as I perhaps made it sound. So basically, if a shadow attacks us in the overworld, we can just basically do a backflip. And then we can just turn it into a normal encounter, or through use of, say, a smoke bomb, we could even change it into an ambush. So, it can help turn the tide so that way we don't get into that situation to begin with. But still, Hifumi's ability would prevent... It wouldn't... Tumbling over my words. Hey! Pun not intended. Anyway, the point I was trying to make with Hifumi was that Hifumi's allows us to escape regardless of whether or not we're surrounded, whereas this just kind of prevents us from getting surrounded in the first place.
I'll be heading home now.
Alright, take care of yourself, okay? And for spending time with Kasumi, alright, there is where we get our HP increase. Oh. Oh, you're very welcome, Kasumi. A little, but not as bad as before. Well, that's impressive. Alright, take care. Well, after getting a surprise call from the wardens, since we can now hang out with them again, what exactly are we doing this evening? Well, I don't think there's really anything else going on, and we could spend time with Kawakami, but I do want to try to get Ons first. I mentioned last time, there is kind of a reason that I'm doing it that way, and hopefully, maybe, I can actually show that to this episode. But anyway, what exactly are we doing tonight? Well, there's still plenty of things for us to do. There's also trying to get a catchy. But I do have something that could potentially help out with On's confidant points. And that would be spending time at Penguin Sniper.
Welcome! What do you play?
So we can play either darts or billiards. Now, we've already gotten On's baton pass rank to its max. So we'd have to basically either duplicate her or hope that she's just there, like on the side. Instead, we can guarantee that On is there by inviting everyone to billiards.
Thank you!
Yes! Wow!
That's just the basics. Watch this. This might be a perfect opportunity.
Then,
It's aligned just right. Nailed it.
nice. That went really well. I knew you could do it.
And now we have rank 3 technical rank. So now, the technical damage is a lot more, and an increased chance to knock down enemies.
That was fun, huh? Wow.
Not entirely sure how playing billiards increases your guts, but hey, don't question it.
That was so much fun!
Hmm? And with ranking technical rank 3, we get the Billiards Magician. So, another book for us to read, and one that we need to read if we want to hit technical rank 4. Plus, obviously, having a high enough proficiency.
See you later.
So now that it's after school, what all is available? Yusuke is contacting us, but who all is here? There's Makoto we can start, there's Yusuke, there's Takemi, and that is it. Well, there is doing things with Yusuke. Yusuke or Makoto? I think we could probably head on over to where Makoto is. I mean, it's important that we at least start all of our confidants. Nothing else, and we can get the additional abilities.
Do you have a minute?
So, not really much any change in Makoto's confidant and trying to start hers.
Thank you very much.
So let's go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. go again sometime.
Yes.
There's new things to learn every day. Right, that student you wanted to look into. Alright, take care, Makoto.
All right then.
You're back.
That's done. What all is available today? Well, today we have a crossword puzzle available. So let's see what is the crossword puzzle for today. Exchanged all over the world. Money! That's actually not too far off. The actual answer is a much longer word that still means money. I'm gonna gotta make sure I can spell it right. Keep losing my place though. And that would be currency. So yeah, currency, not necessarily money, just whatever it is that you are exchanging. So, I mean, there's all sorts of different currency. You sometimes hear it, you know, in, like, social studies and things like that, but it's basically money nowadays.
Alright.
I see. Nice.
And we get our free point into knowledge. Alright, so who all is available today? Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on. I can try to start Hifumi's confidant. Then there's also starting Oya's, there's doing stuff with Mishima. But I think the best thing to do would be to head on over to Kanda and start spending time with Hifumi.
Hey, hey. What?
Of course, you still need rank 3 charm in order to hang out with her. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and start Hifumi's confidant then.
Thank you for today.
Oh, you're very welcome. Oh. No, it's absolutely fine.
Until next time.
I'll look forward to that. And now we have a scene on the train, which is slightly unfortunate. I mean that in that today is the day that we can finally get speed reading. It's like, I couldn't have waited until tomorrow. So anyway, we do have a few different things that we could potentially read, but I suppose we can read Billiards Magician, so that way we are ready once we decide to go and play billiards again. An entertainer? Is it supposed to be flashy? Or is it supposed to be practical?
Whoa.
It's stylish, but what's the practical application? Oh. Oh. No, this could actually be interesting.
Oh.
All right.
And now we can attempt the Masse shot. Of course, again, you also have to have a high enough proficiency. Not sure if it's rank 4 or rank 5. I want to say it's rank 5. But regardless, you need a high proficiency and reading that.
Well, shall we begin?
Yes?
What is the answer?
The original Chinese phrase? That would be the barbarian's head.
This is it.
Very good.
Nice going.
Interesting what sort of things people can come up with, you know, to avoid bloodshed. Or at the very least, avoid killing their own populace.
Yep.
Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Hey.
I swear, that's the only Mementos request I have. It is. So, yeah, they're gonna keep bugging me about that, and as much as I want to get that done, and as good as Chihaya's abilities are, especially with New Game Plus, it's just not worth going to Mementos for one quest. But today is July 1st, and
What
with
would you
July 1st, we can now get Speed Reader.
Here.
So yes, we don't have to deal with any sort of just reading a ton of hard-to-read books. We just need to wait until the 1st of July. So the instant we get a chance to read that, we can go and do something with it. Let's see, so we can spend time with On, Maruki if we could, Takemi, which it seems like she's always available. And that's about it. Well, since we have On's points, thanks to billiards, let's go and spend some time with her.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I know we don't have a matching persona, but this is rank 10, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks.
And now we get access to Seaside Park. Hooray!
All right.
Back when I met Shiho, when she saved me, I realized that personal relationships are something to be treasured. That's why I'm not going to run away anymore. I'll face myself head on. This time, it's my turn to help someone. But I'm still kind of worried. Do you think you could help me?
Of course. Anything you need. All you have to do is ask.
You can lean on me too, if you need it.
I'll be counting on you.
Good. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye. I'm so glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too, On.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the lovers, granting thee infinite power.
And with this, we have once again maxed out the On Takamaki Confidant. That of the Lover's Arcana. So you might be wondering, it's like, what exactly were you waiting for? Like, trying to, like, get On up despite the fact that you couldn't really do it with Chihaya, and waiting for Kawakami because you wanted Ons to be maxed out.
All right.
That will come at the end of the episode, and I might be ending things early just so that way that little... what I want to show doesn't take too long. But anyway, On's ability is once again her second awakening, and by finishing her confidant, we can now fuse Ishtar, the most powerful persona of the Lover's Arcana.
I can sense a new power growing within me.
All right.
On's persona, Carmen, has transformed into Hecate.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop counting on you. After all, you're an eternal member of my fan club.
Wait. What?
It means forever. Got it?
That wasn't what I was questioning.
Anyway, let's eat before our food gets cold. Time to dig in.
Oh, shoot, you're right. And we get Evade Ice yet again. Not really a whole lot. Normally I'd probably get rid of, like, Dormina, but because status ailments are so good, we'll get rid of Fire Break. Because the break skills are just as useless as they were before.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
No, we are not wasting our time washing that. Okay, well, there's also Kawakami, and... You know... I think now might be a good time to just call it a day. Okay, I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna make a jump cut right there, but I was originally thinking of just ending the episode here, and looking at my time and thinking about how much I've done. I don't think I've really done all that much today. Yeah, I do want to show off a little, the thing that I've been wanting to see, or show you guys, but the only thing I've really done today is just had that rank up with Kasumi and a couple of post scenes. So, I think we can, at the very least, do something else. We can at least get through tonight, and then hopefully be able to get going on a... Well, hopefully we can get through tonight, and that'll be enough time in order to progress onward. Maybe get through another day. At any rate...
Oh, honey.
We are going to be spending time with Oya and starting her confidant. So let's go ahead and start that.
now then.
And so once again, we have begun the Ichiko Oya Confidant of the Devil Arcana. Now, I didn't bother to go over Makoto or Hifumi's little, like, rank 1 things, aside from their post scenes, simply because they don't really change all that much. Hifumi may have a different move at some point, and we'll go over that if indeed that happens. And Makoto is just Makoto. She's just our... She just does tactics and analysis, so that much doesn't really change. But with Oya's, things are slightly different. For one, she's not 100% useless in this game. In the original game, basically, her scoops would lower the amount of alert that we would gain if a shadow saw us, and it would also slow down, or actually it would not slow down. It would increase the amount that would go away if we left a palace at a certain alert level. So, that wasn't really all that helpful, and Oya's was by far the weakest abilities that you could get in the original game. In Royal, it's still pretty weak. Not gonna lie, Oya's confidant abilities aren't really all that great, but I will admit they are at least better than in the original game. So, for rank 1, we have the rumor-filled scoop. So, whenever we encounter a safe room, that will drop the security level, just for finding one for the first time. As it goes on, it will be similar where if an enemy spots you, it'll increase the alert at a smaller rate. Getting rid of enemies decreases alert level even more. It's similar in that regard. It's less useless because you start out at 40% alert whenever you enter a palace. Now, with Oya's Confidant, you can decrease that so that way it starts at 0. So as you go through her Confidant, you can decrease the initial alert level anyway. So, they basically had to make the alert level buffed in order to make Oya's abilities not terrible. And even then, they're still pretty bad, but they're not useless. Oya's is still a Confidant that I would place on the low end of the priority scale. Definitely Kawakami, Yoshida, Hifumi, Chihaya, all of those should be taken up with a lot higher priority than Oya. That much hasn't changed, but at least you get something more out of her Confidant this time around.
You take care now.
Alright. Have a good night, Lala-chan. You got it. I'm on the first train home.
Hey, Lala-chan.
Ah, jeez. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. Okay, you don't have to tell me twice.
Come again.
Alright, good night, and good luck with Hoya.
Well, shall we begin?
Ooh! You know, it's not a seat on the train, but
Well...
this is perfectly acceptable.
What's all this?
Thank you, Kawakami!
What do you want to do?
Alright, so now we have a chance to read our speed reader. Perfect. This gives me just the opportunity to get through these books faster. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's all the same dialogue as in the original game. Yeah, it is.
All right.
Hooray! Now we can read 2 bookmark portions, I guess, for reading. Awesome.
Ah,
That's odd.
yep.
Cool. Okay, you know what's weird? I just saw my notes, and tonight is apparently when I'm supposed to be going with Akechi's rank 3. And it tells me, oh yeah, you need knowledge and charm at rank 3. Cool, thanks, notes. Thank you for telling me that now. Now, well, whatever. At any rate, I know it's not a whole lot that's different, but there is going to be a little bit of a posting afterwards. So now we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. So next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, we still have a week to go before the change of heart. That still gives us plenty of time in order to continue to develop our confidants. Okay, that's just the flower place. Makoto wants to hang out with us, Yusuke wants to hang out with us, Takemi wants to hang out with us, and that's it. So, we do have some options on various different, well, confidants we can hang out with. We've barely started with Makoto, we've gone a little bit with Yusuke, and we're almost done with Takemi. Not to mention, we do have some nighttime confidants to work on. In fact, a lot of nighttime confidants to work on. So we will do our best to just focus on our confidants for the next week in game, and then with any luck, we might be able to just get to the end of this. I might be asking for a lot, but you know, anything's possible, especially if we're just skipping over all of the confidants. So, we'll see how far we get. Until next time, everyone, take care. We interrupt this post scene to bring you something a little bit different. So, normally I wouldn't really try to do this, but the thought occurred to me after finishing off episode 27. You know, once we reached rank 9 with both On and Kawakami. Something that I thought I might want to show off, since I am making a concerned effort to show off as much as I can about Persona 5, is trying to show off the alternate scenes with all of the dateable confidants. Basically kind of consider these as what-if scenarios about if I tried romancing these certain girls, as well as what their respective rest of rank 9 and post scene and rank 10s are. For the sake of doing this, I'll be doing these sort of what-if scenarios once we've reached rank 10 with the respective confidant, starting with On right here. I am going to say this right now, I will not be showing off the harem scene at Valentine's Day. Big reason is that that would take a lot of effort to do, and if I wasn't already going on the harem route, that would take a lot of time and effort to try to do. So I'm not gonna do that. But I will be trying to show off these scenes. Mostly so that way I have it marked off in the Thieves Den. But the bright side is that you guys get to see the alternate scenes. So while going through this, we are starting off at the beginning of On's Confidant, but I'm going to just kind of skip ahead until you get to the choice of choosing to go out with that girl. We'll show what the respective scene is when we go with the opposite choice, and then the respective scene, or rank 10. So, you guys get some bonus things! Hooray! And big reason why I'm kind of putting these at the end of episodes as opposed to like their own separate thing is that on their own, they're not really worth showing, and having a compilation of all of them doesn't really make any sense, since it would be all of them are the lovers, except one, which is the friendship. So, yeah, just for simplicity's sake, these will all be done once the confidant hits rank 10. So for our first outing with this, we've kind of gone back in time a little bit. And we will be starting off with On's what-if scenario.
Thanks.
So what happens if we pick the other option? Of course you're not alone. Look right in front of you. You have me. And I promise you, I will never leave your side, On.
Oh. Huh?
I think you just made a declaration right there. Pretty sure you just said, I love you.
What?
Don't have this written down, but I'm pretty sure it didn't matter how you responded to that one. Really? And that's how you get rank 9. Alright. Seems like it.
Wait!
Haven't you ever hugged anyone before? Oh. Of course. I promise you, On. I'm yours forever. What? No, 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 not that serious right now. Oh, jeez, you tried to be sweet and... Oh, jeez, now you've got me blushing. I won't. Oh, really now? Alright. Bye, On.
Wow, we got on here really quickly.
What's wrong?
Well...
On?
Back when I met Shiho, when she saved me, I realized that personal relationships are something to be treasured. That's why I'm not going to run away anymore. I'll face myself head on. This time, it's my turn to help someone. But I'm still kinda worried. Do you think you could help me?
Of course. Anything you need. All you have to do is ask.
Mm-hmm. You can lean on me too, if you need it.
I will.
Good. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye. I'm so glad I met you.
And I feel the same.
I am thou. Thou into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the lovers, granting thee infinite power.
And this has been an alternative form of the final rank of the Lover's Arcana. We're still not done with the Confidant just yet. But with this,
All right.
on gets her second awakening.
All right.
And by finishing off the Lover's Arcana, yes, I'm going to do this with every single one, because it's fun, we can now fuse Ishtar, the most powerful persona of the Lover's Arcana.
I can sense a new power growing within me.
All right.
On's persona Carmen has transformed into Hecate.
Promise me that you'll stay by my side, okay?
I think I should be the one asking you that.
Are you worried?
No, but I've already given you my answer.
Maybe it's more fitting for you to be chasing after me. Kidding. I wouldn't be able to handle that. To be honest, lately it's felt lonely just waiting for the next time I'll get to see you.
Thank you for enjoying our Ferris wheel experience. The gondola will arrive at the platform shortly.
Huh? It's over already?
Well, that was short.
We went all the way around, but I didn't see any scenery. All I saw was you. Before we get off, should we at least do one thing, you know, that couples do?
Couples?
Yeah, there's only one thing that could be, huh? Should I close my eyes?